New tonight, we now know the results of an investigation into the City of Owasso's animal shelter. It's a story I've been following for months after people questioned what's been going on inside the shelter. I talked to one woman who told me the findings left her with more questions than answers. It's my follow-up Fox 23 investigation. For Nicole Golson, getting a look at this 16-page report has been a long time coming.
I think we're going to have a lot of progress, and it's going to be good moving forward. But we also can't forget about the original questions that were brought forth on June 17th that still weren't answered.
Nicole volunteers in the animal rescue community. I first talked to her after she led the charge at an Owasso City Council meeting in June. She called for more transparency, better partnerships with rescues, and lower euthanasia rates. Shortly after this June meeting, the City of Owasso hired an outside attorney to look into the concerns. That led to this report. It outlines what the attorney found in the investigation into the shelter's standards, policies, and legal requirements. After reading the report, Nicole says she thinks the investigation highlighted concerns, but fell short of what it needed to accomplish.
I just feel like some of the numbers were not correctly reported, and so it didn't really give the full effect and the full weight of the situation.
The investigation includes everything from record keeping to live release rates to social media. One of Nicole's biggest concerns, the record keeping section. The report says between August of 2023 and May of 2025, shelter records show a total of 87 animals reported as transferred to rescue organizations, but only 60 animals could be confirmed by the rescue partners. That means they can't account for 27. But Nicole thinks that number is actually higher.
When I pulled the disposition report from Owasso Animal Shelter for 2023 and 2024, it showed that they had listed 148 animals were actually sent to rescue, not 87. If there was no wrongdoing, then why are we missing 79 dogs and 14 cats that are still unaccounted for? And where did they go? You know, were they euthanized?
The investigation revealed that only a few of the 60 listed organizations are actively engaged, and communication between the shelter and rescue partners is sporadic at best. The report also shows that the shelter lacks guaranteed access to veterinary care during evenings, weekends, and emergencies, and that there's currently no budget line item designated for such expenses.
If we can get that budget and get that budget item on there and make that a priority, that will be helpful. I think if they go in and fix their list of rescue partners, they currently have the 60, which the majority of them are shut down. I think that will just do a world of difference. It will save so many animals.
At a city council work session in September, the city manager told me that the attorney did not find any criminal activity.
I didn't expect she was going to find anything that was criminal, rose to that level. I really didn't. She talked about some customer service issues. We did see that one coming, but some of the other things that she just happened to come across in her investigation, we already recognized as well. So that's why we were already moving forward on many of those things. So when she presented the findings, much of what she recognized and her recommendations we're already implementing.
The attorney did say there were areas of concern regarding strict adherence to compliance with the city's ordinances. She then gave the city council recommendations, like the adoption of a written euthanasia policy that requires detailed documentation, the increased use of social media and enabling comments on posts, and implementing a standardized digital record-keeping system. Nicole agrees with the report recommendations, but wants to see action.
I think obviously there's more work that needs to be done, and hopefully it will continue to be a positive step in the right direction.
Now, Nicole told me she hopes the numbers for 2025 reflect a lower euthanasia rate, and the city told me they are making that a priority. I'll continue to follow up to see if the city implements more of the suggestions made by the attorney. You can see the report and my previous coverage under this story on fox23.com.